Question 874. You are transported to the year 0 with any object from the present with you. Which item do you choose to make people lose their minds the most?
Oh, this is a two-part question. Damn it.
The year 0 as in, like, our time frame or, like, Big Bang year 0?
Our time frame.
Okay.
Which is weird because there wasn't a year 0.
You show them, you play music off of it, you show them videos,
but they'd be dead quick.
Pictures.
I don't think it can be anything electronic. I think it'd be dead too quick.
It can't be anything electronic?
I think it'd be dead too quick.
Well, you said with any object.
Right, okay then.
No. Josh, you get one of those devices that charges it, and you just have to, like, wind it for the charge. It's a kinetic thing.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You have to have everything.
I'm still sticking with cell phone. Fuck your face.
You can't use it to make a phone call.
It doesn't, but it does. I'm talking about, like, being able to show, like, take a picture. Imagine taking a picture of someone and showing it to them.
Yep.
It would freak them the fuck out.
Yeah, they'd kill you because you stole their spirit.
Yes. Then they'd smash the device.
I would be sure to take the best calculator application I could find, because I think that mathematics, that there are certain civilizations that had a fairly good grip of mathematics back then, and maybe that's a way that you could impress the shit out of them.
Did they have 0 then?
I believe the Egyptians figured out 0, didn't they?
I think so.
I mean, I only figured it out like a couple months ago, but
same.
It's true. We were discussing my dating life, and I realized that there's a word for it.
0.
It's like, it's like that. It's like
same.
That thing. It's like that thing you can seem to just get anyone with if you just leave it every couple of years, and that's the whole yes or no, should school children be taught Arabic numerals, you know?
Oh my God.
Roman numerals all the
way. Harmonica Man says a condom. Never Again says a machete. Sammy says a lighter. I think a lighter would be less impressive than you think.
How the hell would a machete or people back then?
I think the machetes were more for protection, isn't it?
They had iron age by then.
This is where I was going to go with this.
Or at least some metallurgy.
I mean, year 0. We are talking about times like the Roman Empire and that, and we've had the Bronze Age already. A machete ain't going to impress them for fucking it defends you against very well. Which is why I would take a firearm.
Adja says, would my car count as an item? Right, I think the car could count as an item. You'd have to go with... Could you run an old diesel on crude oil? The problem is I'm worried it would be useless very quickly.
Most items would be useless pretty quickly, though.
Well, no, not necessarily.
An M1 Abrams tank.
Tank.
I think, honestly,
what, Jericho? Outside Jericho.
Just take a charged cell phone with you.
I win.
Well, that's what Amanda wanted to take, and then he like had so many objections to taking a cell phone.
Huh. I did zone out for a second and miss some stuff. Carry on. Moving on.
Mathpig says high
I'll
school
come up with
chemistry.
something different in a minute.
High school chemistry set and a textbook on handy.
That's okay. Nobody fucking listens to me anyway.
I objected
wasn't
to your
listening
answer.
to any of you.
Sorry. What did you say, Amanda?
That's what she was thinking about.
How has Sammy got a lighter that doubles as a vibrator? I find that terribly dangerous.
Don't king shame.
Sounds hot.
Exactly. Sounds hot and don't king shame.
Depends where you like cigarettes, like okay.
Now, if I went back to ancient Egypt and met up personally with, say, Cleopatra, I'd just bring like a Jeffree Star palette.
How about like a shit ton of acid?
Start a religion.
To be fair, they probably had an idea of hallucinogens back then. So
Yeah, in mushroom form, acid.
yeah,
is,
where
do you think the Bible came
they
from?
wouldn't have. They wouldn't have. They wouldn't have developed LSD. No.
No,
So what you do, man, is you take it with you, give it to everybody, and then
Ergot.
Yeah, and that's a naturally occurring fungus that
Yeah.
they could have very well had. It'll attract itself to any grain and develop. So
I think I might take a
witch trials
rucksack.
are caused by.
Wait. So you give it to everyone, then what?
Then what?
Sit back
oh,
and
while they're
laugh.
tripping, tell them all you're in charge of the entire world.
Tell them you're
And
God.
then when they come down from it, they'll think it was like some spiritual dream, and then you'll just be like the shit. You'll run the whole place, and then
of the world.
Be a
going
very
forward, you could change the events. You could change the events of the future and how much we fuck everything up.
and be
So
a
there
very
you go.
I
advanced
don't think you're
magician
giving.
to
I
really
don't think-
sell it.
I like Ricardo's answer.
I
A book
think-
called
I
The
don't think you're
Vatican
giving
Explodes.
people from back then enough fucking credit, quite
What?
frankly.
Why is everybody talking over everybody today? I can't hear
I
shit.
know.
What,
I
Jeff?
think StreamYards is going. It's last couple of days. StreamYards has been weird.
It's a lag.
Ricardo says
Never mind.
a book called The Vatican Exposed and a condom to give to Mary.
Then you don't have to go to the year -1. Oh.
Yes. To be fair, there is no year 0.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah.
I'm just. Harmonica
you
Man
wouldn't have
says.
to go to all the way to -1 if you went, say, 6 months before the birth, and were an abortionist. Then you could not only save the world from Jesus, but make abortion part of the routine.
Fairly certain abortion balls, but meh.
Don't know if I believe that Jesus ever existed, though.
No.
Sorry.
I'm
Ambivalent.
sort of half and half on that one. Yeah, I'm half and half on that one.
All right. The point is I have an answer to that question. The biblical Jesus did not exist.
As saying in the Bible,
Wait,
now, could have
what,
been
Dave?
it could have been based upon someone who was genuine or several people that was genuine. Yes, and I do think a lot of the mythicists do spout a lot of fucking shit. So
It is.
If there was a man that was Jesus, can you imagine the fucking ego on that guy for him to think that he was God and the Son of God?
He never said he was God.
how
He
Do
was
do you know how many of these
God and the Son of God.
Hmm?
Regardless,
Well, he'd be-
if it was just the Son. Fuck that. What did you say, Dave?
He never said he was God. Right, we'll do the last
before
question.
Fine, never mind.
you're talking about an era where you had messianic blimmin' preachers were a dime a dozen,
I don't
He would
understand.
be along the lines of David.
one reason he's the one who
David.
caught on. Yeah,
He'd be along the lines of David Koresh and Jim Jones
yeah.
and Jerry Falwell.
Wait. Ricardo says,
Billy
Little Grumble,
Graham
do you have
and-
proof of the...
and-
Yeah, that's what we missed. You said you had an answer to the whole historical Jesus thing.
What?
We couldn't hear you.
Who did?
You, Dave.
I said what?
We wanted
And
your,
that's just-
your answer to the historical Jesus thing.
Only,
Tell
I
us
said, do
about-
you have proof?
tell
Oh, do you
us
have
about
proof of...
Jesus,
Oh, no, I
Dave.
just said that the answer to the
Tell-
historical
tell
Jesus
us
is
about
it doesn't
Jesus.
matter. The question really is whether or not the biblical Jesus existed.
Of course.
It's not- Whether or not historical Jesus existed is mostly irrelevant. They try and use that as an excuse to crowbar in the biblical Jesus. They don't care whether a historical Jesus existed. They care whether a biblical Jesus existed. That's what they should be defending.
And remember, there are no Caucasians in the Bible.
No.
Are you trying to tell me that Jesus didn't speak American? I mean,
American.
Yeah, speaking English was good enough for Jesus.
Amanda just rage quit. Ricardo says, Critical Gribble, do you have proof of a historical Jesus? I have proof of a historical Jesus. I sell fingers. They come in packs of 20.
wait. Okay.
What?
I sell fingers from the historical Jesus. You go in packs of 20.
Okay.
They're genuine. I got a signed thing saying that these are Jesus' fingers. Every single one of them.
But in packs, that makes no sense. In packs of 20. Why does Jesus have 20 fingers?
He doesn't. That's the point.
Okay.
Really?
Sorry.
Now,
God,
is this counting digits in general, or thumbs and fingers separately? That Jesus, say, lost all the fingers and only had thumbs.
The thumbs come extra. They come in packs of 5.
And if they didn't have fingers and only a thumb, would it be opposable?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know where this has gone. I've completely lost control. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.